Today I am going to be making something called a Marry Me chicken. It's been around forever. I'm sure you've heard of it. You might have already had it. I've never made it before, but had it but never made it. So let's make it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get your oven preheated to 375 degrees, and I will leave the recipe linked down below. Okay, now here I have me a big skillet. If you have a cast iron skillet, you can definitely use that one. I had one, I don't have it anymore. But you want to get it nice and hot, and then you are going to put some olive oil in there. If I can find my olive oil. I cannot find it. Okay, I cannot find my olive oil anywhere. I don't know where it went. So I'm just going to have to use a little bit of this vegetable oil. I didn't want to use that, but I don't know what happened to my olive oil. But you can use whatever oil you wanted. I was going to use olive, but can't find it. Okay. Ooh, my pan is nice and hot. Then you're going to want to get some chicken breasts, and I have 3 chicken breasts here, and I just sliced them in half and put salt and pepper. And then I'm going to salt and pepper the other sides once I get it into your pan. But you want your pan to have a nice sizzle because we're going to sear them for about 5 minutes on each side. And we're going to finish them off in the oven. Ooh, I got to move these around so I can have room for my last one. Let's see. Okay, we're going to sear them 5 minutes on each side. Turn mine over. I know I should not be using this fork on my pan, but I'm going to try not to touch the pan. Just turn them over. Oops. Got them turned over. Okay, now once you have seared them on each side, you're going to go ahead and take them out and put it aside for a minute. Okay, put that aside. Now, the recipe called for 3 cloves of garlic. I don't have that. I just have the minced garlic in the jar here. And so I'm just going to put in a tablespoon of garlic. You want to be careful because garlic burns super quick in here. So let's get the garlic in. I'm going to put it in the oil there. And give it a stir. Like that. I'm going to turn let me turn my pan down. All right, okay, got the garlic in. Now you're going to want to add in a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, which this is the one I used, heavy whipping cream. So you're going to add in a 1/2 cup of that right to the pan. Then you're going to add in 3/4 of a cup of chicken broth. And this is the one I use, but you can use what you want. Get that in there. And now for some seasonings. It called for thyme, oregano leaves, and some crushed red pepper. So, some thyme. I want to say it said like 1/4 of a teaspoon, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to shake some in there. Now the red pepper flakes, I'm going to go easy on those. That's plenty for me. That's it. Okay, let's give that a stir. Ooh, this smells absolutely delicious. This is almost like, makes me feel like I'm making an Alfredo. Okay, get that in there. And you're going to want to add in some Parmesan cheese, not the whole thing, about 1/4 of a cup. The rest we're going to put on top when it comes out of the oven. Make sure that your pan is oven safe. This one is safe. I think it's set up to 400 degrees. Okay, get some cheese in there, yummy. Give it a stir. Ooh, this is gonna be good. If you wanted to, you could definitely double this recipe. Let me get you a little closer so you can see. Ta-da! I'm gonna let it come to like a little simmer real quick, and then we're gonna add the chicken in. And the recipe did call for sun-dried tomatoes, and I forgot those. So your sun-dried tomatoes goes in here with all of this. I can't believe I forgot those, but actually, yes, I can. Okay, now let's get our chicken back in. Forgetting things, story of my life. Okay. And you can serve, I guess, whatever you want with this. You could serve some noodles. I'm going to be doing some mashed potatoes. That's it. Simple. Okay, let's get it into the oven, and we're going to cook it for about 20 minutes. And voila, there it is. I sprinkled some cheese on top. And there it is. There's my chicken. Now, like I said, the recipe did call for sun-dried tomatoes, so there should be some of those in there, but I forgot them. And I made some homemade mashed potatoes. Yum.